Tonight on Podcast Them Down, the Subduck Scum shall fall. Cast them down. Hail Metal Nation, it is I, Tim, from American power metal band Burning Shadows. Dual violin Eisenmore, folk metal band Eisen Folk Shit. And recently began a Rave True Zombie Metal and Fade to Black Metallica tribute. You know, it's late. It's late. For us, while we're recording, that is. So, I am joined by Burning Shadows and Eisenmore drummer Dave, RVG guitarist, and Eisenmore bassist Mike, and Matt.
I'm really looking forward to listen to dual Eisenmore folk metal band violin. Whatever you said back there.
Eisenfolk, yes.
I fucked that up. No, but you know what? You know what I say to that?
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
You know,
okay. All right.
You know, halfway through it, I started thinking,
do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yep. So
fucking thing sucks. In 5, 4, 3.
This is
That's
the best
tomorrow,
part.
and that is it for us today.
What?
So,
This is so good.
speaking of fascists, there was a bit. I don't know how I came across this, but
Oh boy.
I don't like where this is going.
well, so I was thinking we did the Clown Core episode, and I'm thinking this is in the same ballpark as that. So I came across a band called Artists Are Idiots from Finland.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to go ahead and look that up. And basically, it is a parody of Nazis, as if Nazis were ducks.
Wait,
Their first album is called Duckgrind Blitzkrieg.
Yep.
it's a okay.
And then they had an EP that same year called Quacken Mocked Fry.
Okay.
Oh dear.
And then,
Oh my God.
so I mean, just reading, reading song titles is enough for an episode. But basically, so they're obviously mocking Nazis, and their first EP is has a picture of Hitler and some SS officers, but they've all been photoshopped with duck heads. And so it's grindcore. I probably should have mentioned that. And the dude quacks, so it sounds like quacking. And he has live videos of him. It's a one man band, and he's wearing a duck head.
Okay.
So here are some song titles: "The March of the Aryan Super Ducks," "The Rise of the Right-Wing Ducks," "The Fall of the Subduck Scum." Let's see.
Quack you, mother quacker.
Yeah.
But
None of your quacking business.
But this track 2 on Duckgrind Blitzkrieg. But what if I don't like Duckgrind?
Right. Lyrics are not posted, unfortunately. Oh, and yeah, so Duckgrind Blitzkrieg has like a clip art or MS Paint style duck.
That's a
kind
really
of like
impressive.
as a fascist looking eagle, and
Yeah.
holding a little
man.
sword and hammer in his duck feet. There's a little 666 ribbon above him.
Track number 9 is called Ridiculously Good Song.
Yeah, I was about to point that one out. And then
I kind of like how the Nazi eagle duck here on this album cover also is very clearly mean, as we can tell by his slanty eyebrow.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
there's another album called Kill It With Fire, and if you look at that, the artwork is is one of those optical illusions, and it's kind of like you're looking into a vortex, but it wiggles, right? But it's not.
Oh yeah.
But it's stationary. But it looks like it's wiggling. And in the middle is a swastika with a duck head, because of course. And here's some here's some song titles on that. Epic Intro. Lay Egg is True. Artificial Third Reich Duck Tsunami.
Tim, do you see how long...
Weapons of Mass Destruction.
How did you skip over Release the Quacken?
I'm sorry.
I feel compelled to mention that the epic intro is only 2 seconds long.
Ballistic Duck Missile, Panzer Quack, Alcoholocaust, Fuck Hell, I'm Going to Quack Holla, Adolf H. Quack, and Quackocalypse.
I think Adolf H. Quack is the clear winner on that on that record.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing I did want to point out, if you look at Quack and Macht Frei, the band name on the album artwork is Künstler sind Idioten, which is German for artists are idiots. So,
but they're Finnish.
He is Finnish.
He is Finnish.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, we don't have to go into the complicated history that Finland has with National Socialism.
Yeah.
But there's a long history of offensive Finnish metal acts. Like, as I recall, Impaled Nazarene was just like reviled for how intentionally offensive they were. I mean, in the late 90s.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, I think this is hilarious because you take the tenets of Nazism and replace it with ducks, and it highlights how dumb the entire philosophy is. Like you didn't need help, hopefully, but it's a new dimension of absurd.
Like I don't know if anyone remembers the show Sliders, but they kept sliding to different universes, and I feel like I'm just like looking at Kurzgesagt from the Nazi universe.
Yeah. I think the other thing to mention is the satirical aspect of this. Like,
wait, what?
Well, I thought this was genuine. I thought this was sincere.
I will not believe that duck blasphemy is somehow facetious.
Well, okay, but in all seriousness, where is the artistic line between this and Jojo Rabbit?
I don't know what that is.
It's basically like Bugs Bunny, but a Nazi.
It's a film about a boy who's... I did not see it. It was by Taika Waititi. It's about the kid who's... Hitler is like a teddy bear or like...
Mm-hmm.
But it's satirical, right? And I would be curious to know how much government money, because of the Finnish background, went to this in terms of art grants.
Yeah, that's a great...
Is that the statement that's trying to be made here? Look at all of the fucking dumb art that's being made in Finland, taking government grant money. I'm going to do one about Nazi ducks. Fill out my application as artists are idiots and take that sweet government grant.
It's like the I forget if it was Swedish or Danish, but one of these Nordic countries, they got an artist's grant and had an art project called Take the Money and Run. And it was just an empty storage locker or something. And people were debating whether this was brilliant
Is this art
or abuse.
RVG played with a band, 18 years ago in Peterborough, Ontario, and they called Knife Hammer, and they got a grant from the Peterborough government to write a song about how much they hated Peterborough. And it's great. And I like that song so much that RVG covered it in on the Hail to Canada EP, which is out of print.
Okay, so just for context for Dave's full statement, here's the synopsis of Jojo Rabbit. The title character, Johannes Jojo Betzler, a 10-year-old Hitler Youth member, finds out that his mother is hiding a Jewish girl in their attic. He must then question his beliefs while dealing with the intervention of his imaginary friend, a fanciful version of Adolf Hitler with a comedic stance on the politics of war. Right? So this is very clearly like serious satire, like treading that serious business of comedy kind of line.
I feel like I grossly misrepresented it in my bad synopsis earlier. So thank you very much, Matt, for clearing that record up.
But I mean, not only does it feature comedy Hitler, but for all intents and purposes, the main character he's 10, but he's a Nazi, right? He's a true believer. He's in the Hitler Youth. And he's dealing with this cognitive dissonance. As amazing as Mr. Artists Are Idiots is, I don't quite get the same sense of cognitive dissonance looking at him with his duck motions.
All right. Well, yeah, we didn't bring it up for our listeners, but I put on one of the music videos.
This is quite astonishing, and they're doing this. I mean, this couldn't be more finished. They're at a lake. I mean, they haven't even tried to hide the diving or the stairs to get back up onto the pier.
Right, and it's basically a silent film with I don't even know how to describe it. You should just go look it up.
I mean,
it's like
am I the only one who thinks this video is eerily similar to the Metallica like cyborg video?
There's more ducks in this, though.
Well, there's more ducks, but besides that,
this is like an ad-libbed plot, where it was like, I'm just gonna go to the lake with a camera and then we'll see what happens.
Nice.
What in the?
It went full Buster Keaton, I think.
He keeps falling down. Oh, I think he's drunk. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's a drunk duck. I mean, it's a Finnish guy. Not to generalize, but when Finns go to the lake in the middle of the woods, usually alcohol's involved, and home rolled cigarettes. Because
he's doing it again. He's flopping around.
This is something else.
This is really something else. For any of you early black metal aficionados, if you're familiar with there we go.
Oh, now he's peeing in the lake.
Immortal, whatever album or whatever song it is that they had that music video.
Call of the Winter Moon
on the ridge. Call of the Winter Moon. This is some Call of the Winter Moon level. All right, and action level shenanigans. He's peeing again.
How many times has he peed in this video?
Hey, we saw him drinking. Oh, that's a tasteful shot.
Well, Europeans have different decency standards.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a very aggressive flash of the horns there.
No, it's nighttime.
There is nothing like the sound of a human skull on sheet metal.
Instruments by W, the supreme leader of Duckgrind Protection Squadron. Quacking by M, the Empire leader of Duckgrind Protection Squadron. No ducks were harmed in the filming of this video.
I should also note that on Metal Archives, the skull band member is listed as the Duck Führer.
There's the angry fascist eagle duck.
Yeah. Oh man, the profile picture for the Duck Führer is also great. It's the Duck Führer in a combat helmet that looks decidedly either Russian, certainly not German, and I guess like a black muscle shirt is the best way to describe it.
I mean, he looks like he's wearing skinhead garb in all these shots. You know what I mean? Like the
boots. The
suspenders, yeah.
Wonderful.
My goodness.
Yep.
So there you go. I don't know how much more there is to say.
I mean, I feel like we haven't even begun to scratch the surface.
But I was just happy to share that with you.
Well, thank you.
Wait. Can I just read this this description from Metal Archives?
Oh yeah, I'm all out. So you talk as long as you want about this.
Despite there are no intelligible lyrics, the
Right.
band's concept is based on a parody of National Socialism with nonsense humor based on ducks. I mean, thank you, Metal Archives, for your usual straight ahead description.
Not to mention, like, peerless journalism. I mean,
Mhm.
how are they citing this kind of opinion?
Yeah. I don't see, I wish this was Wikipedia. I would go in and say needs citation.
Absolutely weak sourcing.
Fuck you, Rosie Doll, whoever created this page.
Oh man, it was modified recently though.
Whoa.
I really would like to see an update history.
He's sadly. It doesn't seem like they've been active since 2014.
Right. Yeah, this is old news. So-
I mean, but I think it's a perennial favorite.
I mean, it's definitely piqued my interest.
I'd like to hear what duck-like vocal techniques sound like.
Yeah.
yeah, but we're gonna get content matched.
Yeah.
Oh,
which we
I mean-
I wouldn't want to infuriate the duck fear.
Infuriate.
Infuriate.
Wait, so on the Bandcamp, Wade Napick says industrial grindcore ... with duck quacks for vocals. So I guess it's kind of RVG-ish. It's weird and stupid, but there are some neat riffs and grooves here.
It's RVG, but quack instead of brains.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it says the music here is under Creative Commons license. You can use it non-commercially any way you like on the condition that you refer the name and the link to this page. So are we commercial? I don't think the free episodes would be.
Yeah, no, we're not commercial until we get sponsored.
Well, so that would be the question. This is a free episode then?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is a
seems
free
free to me.
episode. Oh, P.S. In case any of you crybabies out there are a little squeamish, I direct you to the disclaimer at the end of the Bandcamp. We're not racists or fascists. If capital ducks combined with Nazism are not funny to you, please go elsewhere. Many ducks were harmed making this extended play digital record. Please don't buy if you want ducks to have a decent life.
All right, well, since the Bandcamp gave us the green light, all right, well, I think that's enough.
Yeah, because that will become the rest of the episode while we just sit there and laugh like idiots.
It's
90-minute episode.
it's
Times better than I expected.
it's
Yeah,
the
that was really good. Right.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
well,
man.
I have nothing to add.
That's a wrap, man.
I don't think anything else can be said. I don't even know what to say.
Go
Fuck
check
hell,
out Artists
I'm
Are
going to
Idiots.
Quack holla.
Yeah, go check out Artists Are Idiots on Bandcamp until next time.
But don't do it at work.
Right,
Please.
definitely not. Definitely
oh my
not.
god.
Until next time, Metal Nation, keep it quack.
So the good news is I found an amazing artist. The bad news is I'm fired and going to jail.